The road to GH will reveal that Dex's death was only temporary, a cleverly staged scheme to uncover the killer in the hospital. Dex, an ordinary and trustworthy person in the eyes of everyone, did not actually die. He was attacked in an ambush, and only a few doctors and nurses at the hospital knew the truth. Everyone believed he was dead, but in reality, Dex was still alive, and this ruse allowed him the opportunity to track down those behind the dark plots unfolding in the hospital. But the biggest surprise of all is the return of Dex along with Heather. Their appearance is not just for revenge, but also to overthrow the deep-seated conspiracies within the hospital. Heather, with her intelligence and sharpness, is not someone easily fooled. After pretending to change, Heather and her son, Stephen, left Port Charles, but in reality, she was tracking those who wished to harm her and her family. Although Heather appeared to have changed, her return suggests a deeper purpose. With the change in cobalt levels in her body after replacing her hip implant, Heather was not only planning to protect her son, but also to expose the conspiracies she had long been unaware of. Is her change genuine, or is it all part of a plan to get close to those in power at the hospital? Meanwhile, everyone begins to realize that Dex's death was not what they thought. Now, his return alongside Heather will shake Port Charles as they begin to confront the dark forces trying to manipulate and control everything from behind the scenes. However, all of this is just part of a larger plan to track and expose the wrongdoers. Dex was attacked, but he did not die. Instead, he was taken to a safe place where he could recover and prepare for a counterattack. Some characters in the hospital were accomplices in this conspiracy, but no one knew that Dex was still alive and working to uncover the secrets within the hospital. During this time, Heather pretended to leave Port Charles with her son Stephen. On the surface, she seemed to have decided to abandon her old plots and become a normal woman, no longer involved in crimes and troubles. However, the truth is Heather never actually left. She only hid temporarily to continue observing the events around her and protect the secrets she didn't want anyone to know. What few suspected was a shocking secret Heather was hiding. Dex is Heather's son. This revelation not only shocks the fans, but also forces everyone to reconsider everything that has happened between these two characters. Dex was born under complicated circumstances and concealed for many years. Heather gave birth to Dex during a brief affair, but for undisclosed reasons, she had to send him away and hide all traces. She allowed Dex to be raised elsewhere, without anyone knowing, and even pretended that her son was dead. However, now that Dex has returned to Port Charles, the truth will slowly be revealed. This makes the relationships between the characters in General Hospital more complex than ever. When Dex and Heather appear together again, they not only face enemies in the hospital but also confront the dark past and the truth about the family both have tried to keep hidden. Their return will undoubtedly lead to unexpected conflicts, and the people of Port Charles will have to face shocks from both the past and the present. With all these secrets, Dex and Heather will have to stand together to fight against the dark forces trying to pull them into dangerous games, and no one can predict what will happen next. The return of Dex and Heather will make the General Hospital storyline explode dramatically, taking the plot to a new level of intensity and excitement. Fans will certainly not be able to sit still as long-buried secrets begin to be exposed. Dex will return with a new look, stronger, smarter, and no longer the person everyone thought was gone. He is not just a victim of the attack, but also the one orchestrating his moves to find the real culprit. With his investigative skills and determined character, Dex will start putting together the pieces of the case, making the criminals in the hospital fear him. As for Heather, although she pretended to change, nothing has really changed about her. Heather remains a cunning woman with dark plots that no one can predict. Her relationship with Dex, which has yet to be revealed, will be a key element in deciphering the long-standing mysteries. Heather not only wants to protect her son, but is also ready to confront those who have betrayed her in the past. The combination of Dex and Heather will create a powerful force, causing the residents of Port Charles to shudder when facing what they thought was safe. Fans will not be able to predict what will happen next, and each episode will become more thrilling than ever. The secrets surrounding Dex, Heather, and the complex relationships in the hospital will gradually be uncovered, bringing unforgettable twists to the audience. With the return of these two characters, the storyline not only becomes intense but also creates an atmosphere full of surprises, making viewers unable to take their eyes off the screen. Fans of General Hospital will certainly not stop talking and speculating about what will happen next.